Hey guys, welcome back, and in this video what we're going to do is just start working on the inner pieces of the head of the robot, so let's just get started. Alright, and here we are. As you can see, we had gone over how to do all the inside parts that we have for kind of like where the neck is. So let's get started on the pieces right over here. So what I'm looking at right now is we have kind of like a cylinder or two cylinders that kind of go behind it. And then I kind of see a repeating shape inside that looks very similar to this piece right here. And then a couple of tubes that kind of connect through the piece. So let's get started with that. I'm going to go to add and just add a cylinder really quick. And let's just rotate this on the x-axis. There we go. And I don't think we need this many vertices, so I'm going to bring it down to, let's say, 12. That should be good. So let's do that, and then let's just start scaling it in. And I want to go for something that's, let's say a little bit thinner than that. That looks pretty good. Because it looks like it kind of reaches the top right here in terms of how high up it is. And then it kind of doesn't meet this end right here. So we need to scale this in on the y-axis. Let's say it around there. And then for the pieces, let me just come in here really quick and edit these. I'm going to bring these further in. Let's say it around here. And then for the first cylinder, I'm going to bring it over kind of close to the head. I mean, not too close, but somewhere around there. That should be fine. And so with that, I'm going to model it, and I'm going to just kind of cut it in half and do the same mirroring that we've been using for the, for the past few videos. There we go. Let's mirror this guy now with a modifier. I'm going to mirror on the y-axis, or on the x-axis. Huh, that's strange. Oh, right, we need to apply transforms. So let's go to Object, Apply, Transforms. Now, there we go. It's working as we intended it to. So let's take a look at this really quick. It looks like we can actually push this further out, just slightly. And then we can add a loop cut, let's say around here. From here, what we can do is we can inset the face. Let's put it to around there. Let's say around there is pretty good. And then we need to just bevel the corners right here. So it looks like we kind of have a little bit of a choice, I guess, what we can do with our pieces. So the cylinder here looks concave. It looks like it goes inward, and then the cylinder outside looks like it goes outward on this kind of line right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set it up and leave this as it is for now. And then we're going to bevel these two pieces right here, like so. And then I'm going to just duplicate this and then push it back. What I'll be doing from here is just pushing this further out and then establishing this one as the piece that kind of pops out like so. And then this one will have the line kind of going inside. We'll bevel that. Let's give it a second loop so that we have kind of a in and out shape. From here, I think what we can do is just kind of define the indent in the first one right here. So let's bevel that guy. And then let's make sure it's these three loops that we have. And let's scale this in on the y-axis, or using the floating square like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And so I think that'll kind of cover it. I think if anything, we can make this piece over here slightly bigger. So let's just move the scale tool and we'll just readjust it. That's about good. Bring this down. And there we go. So it's just looking a little bit more interesting, I think at least. And if we want, we can even just kind of bring it closer. And then from here, what we can do is we can grab these pieces right here, and I'm just going to go into edit mode. And I'm going to grab quite a bit of these. So let's go to faces, select all these right here, and I'm going to duplicate them and just kind of push them forward, like so. And then we're going to separate them. And just press P and just selection separate. There we go. And then what we can do from here is just edit these so that the only things that we have, or the ones that we need, are right here. Let's delete those faces, and let's kind of clean up the vertices that we have. So I'm going to press S to scale, press Z to lock it, and then 0. So now everything's flat. And then with this, what we can do, at least what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go into orthographic view and turn on the effect transforms for the origin, and just put it kind of like around there. And I'll do the same for these cylinders too. That way, if we need to kind of adjust anything, we can. Yeah, let's just put it around there. All right, let's turn that off. And then let's just kind of scale this in. Because really, we only need the one in the middle and the one after that. Third one we don't actually need, so I'm going to go ahead and delete them. Like so. And then we'll just close the gap right here. Go to view, frame selected, and I'm just going to go to vertex mode and just connect the path right here. That way we don't have an end gone. Now from here what I'll do is I'll kind of push this in. And I'll bring this to around here. And then bring it slightly up. So you can kind of see where it is. And then let's grab these right here and push them in. Like so. That looks pretty good. And then with that done, we can move on to the other pieces. So let me just grab the bottom right here and bring them down. Now let's just kind of say that's what it looks like. So with that done, let's start with making a cylinder or making a pipe, and then we'll kind of work from there. So we have one that kind of shoots straight out, and we have another one that kind of looks like it bends here and then goes straight down between those two, and then there's another one behind that one. So what we'll do for that is we'll go over to add an object. And let's add another cylinder, but this time let's put it to, let's say 8. And then I'll just kind of move this around, scale it, till we get the kind of size we need. And let's say there's pretty good. So let's just start kind of putting this together. Let's see. And go actually kind of higher, because we actually need to see this. No, it's pretty good. So let's grab these faces here, or these vertices here, and just kind of bring them forward, like around there. Let's grab the other ones here, and then just push them all the way back. Like so. So now, we can kind of just push this in. Like so. Let's bring this further up, and then what we'll do from here is we'll just kind of make a duplicate. Let's go into edit mode. Like so. And we'll rotate this guy. Kind of fit at a 90-degree angle. Like here. Alright, that looks good. And then we'll just bring this a little bit more to the right. Right there. And then we'll do the same with this one over here. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's just bring these further back. And then I can bring this piece right here and just bring it further back as well. Let me just make sure I don't select the other vertex there. There we go. And there we go. So let's just add another piece. Bring it around here. And then we don't need the other floating area right here of a pipe. So we can delete that one. And then from here, what we can do is just make another pipe. Like so. Rotate that to around here. And there we go. Let's bring this to around this space right here. I want to line it up so that it's more or less in between the two pipes that we have right here. So let's put it around here. Let's just assume that's kind of how we have our pipes. Like so. All right, and then what we're going to do from here is we're going to add a bit of bevels and also just manipulating our our ring right here. So let's just go in and let's just start kind of putting places where they go. And then what I want to do with this piece right here, I kind of want to put it a little bit more in the middle. Kind of rotate a little bit. Say around here. And that looks pretty good. And if anything, I can kind of push this forward like this. And then I can bring this one and push that even more forward. We don't need to have these all the way down there. We can bring this kind of up fairly high. And there we go. All right. So with this, what we can do here is just manipulate and bevel. And then just kind of realign these so that they fit a little bit better in the flow. There we go. And there we go. So that looks pretty good. Now what we need to do is drop this down. And then we can grab all three of these and join them. There we go. We have them joined. And then with that, what we can do is add another modifier. Mirror that so that it's on the y-axis. And then set the origin to the cursor. So what we'll have from here is go to Object, Set Origin, 3D Cursor. And there we go. So essentially, we just basically made the interior area. And the only thing I want to add from here is just a little piece to connect the two cylinders together. But before I do that, I'm thinking maybe we can actually scale this guy a little bit too. Like that. And then push this forward. Like so. And then just have a couple pipes here connecting the two. Like that. That should be fine. Let's delete any of the faces we don't need. And then let's just kind of bring these guys in. like so. And then let's just kind of say that's how they connect. And anything what we can do from here is just add an extra piece. Like so. And this will kind of create the area of the back of the neck that would essentially not connect these pieces together, but just give it a bit more interesting shape. Like so. And then let's grab that face right there. This face right there. And there you go. With that, now we're kind of getting some nice interesting shapes in there. And it just kind of adds some detail to the back, so that way we have something nice to look at back here as well. So there we go. That kind of covers it. So hopefully you guys liked what we had there. And then from here, what we can start doing is start kind of detailing out some of these pieces. I know we got to kind of work on this piece right here, because technically it looks like, you know, one side of the head has like the vent, and the other side just has this weird handle that's just coming out. So we'll get to working on that and all the other details in the next video. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us out with our channel. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. So see you guys in the next video.